quite frankly, tastes like dog shit. This plant must be getting awfully sozzled. I think it likes Pinot. Right, Fred, so good of you to turn up. I got this barbecue going 4 hours ago because Fred had a little bit of a lie-in, and I've popped on here an amazing bit of wagyu beef, which we've got to get off now, Fred. So can we have a look at this? It's absolutely beautiful, and Fred turned up just before disaster struck. We're going to pop that on there, cover it in a little bit of tin foil, and we're going to rest that for about 30 minutes while we taste through some delicious red wines. Shall I shut my face and shall I get these open? Yes! Okay, so Fred, we're going to start with the orange wine, okay? So we'll start with the orange. Here it is. It's in Qvevris, which is it means it's fermented in clay pots. So orange by name and orange by nature. Have a look at that. So it's really quite deep. It looks a little bit like a urine sample from the local hospital. So we have a little sniff. A little bit orangey, mandarin-y kind of thing, and a little bit marmalade-y kind of thing. And we taste. And what that's got, it's very soft, quite stone fruit with a bit of tannin. And really, when I say this little baby needs red wine, part of why it needs red wine is the tannin. So this was all said before orange wine was really a big thing, although it's been a big thing for literally since ever. Anyway, that has got a bit of tannin to it, that one there. It's very delicious, by the way. Right. Fred, let's move that shit there. Nice. Good. What a wonderful studio this is. And it's time for a couple of Pinot Noirs. Shit, look at these babes. I literally love Pinot. In goes the Sancerre. It's a really delicious wine that I would sit on the sunbed there and guzzle all day long. Do I need a beef with it? I'm not sure. Right, then we go the Mark West Californian. And that's riper. You want to match the intensity of the food with the intensity of the wine. And quite frankly, those are really pretty. I just don't know if they've got enough warmth to go with me birth. So I'm going to get those off the chopping board, Fred. These are the classics to go with a beautiful rib of beef. Should we line these up so we can have a look at them? Malbec, Cab, Chianti. And we're going to smell these wines. We should be getting more black fruit from Malbec. Bugger me, we got some black fruit. It's got a bit of tannin and it's got lots of power. It's a very, very lovely wine. I've also served it slightly chilled, as in I left them out overnight. Keep the flavours brighter. Now we go with the bread and butter Cabernet. And now we're warm climate. Should be just literally spread it on toast, blackberry jam-tastic. Oh my good God. Which that actually is. And then we'll go with the Chianti. That Chianti Classico is a banger. Now, we're in Europe, so again, they've gone, we're not going to tell you the grape variety. So Chianti is generally Sangiovese, and Sangiovese, I don't know if you can see it, is slightly lighter in colour, and it's almost some sort of leafy, tomato-y kind of aromas to it, which that has got. So it's a little bit more bitey on the nose. I really love it. And it's absolutely delicious wine. It's got a lovely sort of aroma del choux. So I'm not actually smelling the outside of the choux. I've got my nose right in the middle of the choux, which means I'm actually getting a bit of feet as well, which I quite like. Naughty. And then when I taste it, I better have another go. It's really nice and savoury. I've never eaten the inside of a choux, but it sort of follows through on that aroma. I don't think we can put that tasting note in because we're not going to sell any of it, but it's absolutely yum.
And also we're not working for M&S.
Oh, we're not working for an M&S, so really we don't give a shit. Anyway, I'm feeling a bit peckish now. Come on, Fred, let's have a look. From Warrendale Wagyu in Yorkshire. So it's Wagyu beef made by some nutters in Yorkshire. Look at those two huge fat ribs. Right, we're going to carve this little puppy up. Look at that! Oh my good God. Fred, look at this fat here. Come here. Look at this fat here, which a lot of you might be wincing at, but these juices are absolutely flowing beautifully from here. Oh my, that is so delicious. It has got a lot of fat in it. It's got a lot of juicy fat and it has got lots of salt. I seared it before putting it on for a slow cook, but you wouldn't know that, Fred, because you didn't turn up until about an hour ago. We're gonna do an orange wine, 1 Pinot Noir, and then 2 of these bad boys. So let's start with the orange wine. In it goes. And to really think about how it might go with the steak, we're gonna cut a little bit off, taste it, and leave that sort of just utterly beautiful flavour in my mouth. Does it go with a nearly white wine? Cheers. And I think actually, if I'm gonna drink a non-red wine with a bit of beef, I would go with that. It's actually really, really good. Now, I'm gonna be so smashed if I drink all of that. Now I'm gonna try a Pinot Noir. We're gonna try that Mark West, and we're gonna have, this is so good. I get to enjoy lunch while you get to maybe not enjoy me. In that go, got the richness, the fat. I love this. In the Pinot goes. That's absolute bullshit. No way. Just try this Pinot to see whether it's any better at all. And that's a delicious wine that's quite herbaceous and goes absolutely not one iota with the beef. They're a big fat no. Now we're going to go with the Malbec, have a little bit more lunch. Is it actually lunch? No, it's not even lunchtime. A little bit more lunch. In with my Malbec. Oh, it's in there. Malbec. And that's better than the Pinot, but I'm still not dropping my trousers. Now we'll go with the Cab Sav. Fred, I know you said I can only taste 3 wines, but I can't. I've got to taste 5, or maybe even 6. Remember, this Cab is low in tannin. Easy drinking Cabernet. And now I'm going to have a go on this, which is a Chianti Classico, a European wine. Have a little rinse. This plant must be getting awfully tozzled. I think it likes Pinot, because it's done quite well after the Pinot. Anyway, right, here's the Chianti. Now let's have another go on the beef. Fuck me, this beef is absolutely delicious. Right, so I've got the saltiness of the beef again. It's big, it's fat, it's absolutely bloody delicious. Here we go. There we have it. That is absolutely, so the Chianti there, that is absolutely drop your trousers delicious because it's got really fresh acidity to it. So the acidity cuts through, come here, this bit of fat here. The acidity cuts through the fat. It's got tannin to it as well, which is that dry feeling, which sort of makes everything wash down smoothly. And what it feels like in the mouth is actually, when you have a bit of this, it sort of coats the mouth in deliciousness. And what you want is more deliciousness to wash down the previous deliciousness. So in layman's terms, it goes like this. There's your bit of meat and fat and everything else. Not great if you're on a diet. We speed this bit up, Fred, because otherwise the punters will get bored. My mouth is now coated in yum. In goes some more yum. Right, and then I've got my Chianti Classico. And what it does, it washes everything clean again. Everything clean again, down it goes. I'm ready for the next round. So my 2 takeaways, 2 European wines, absolutely delicious. Go with an orange wine, and I never, ever, ever thought I'd say that, for a nice, fatty, juicy steak. Or go Europe, and I think this is an absolute banger here. Chianti Classico Riserva is absolutely acidity, tannin, body, bangtastic for a little bit of beef.